Adrian, I think Cam is probable. Is he available for you tonight?
Yes.
Um, it's been a rough start to the new year for you all, defensively, particularly too. What did 2 days at home and a practice kind of mean for you all to maybe try to reset, recalibrate, whatever it may be?
I think first it started with a extensive film session. It was pretty good, and then we were able to get on the floor and actually have a practice and just go over the things that we believe is going to just help us improve defensively and offensively. So really good last couple of days. We needed it, and it's good to be back home and get back to work.
Just what have you seen from Andre in the last little bit? He's obviously been in the rotation more, playing more minutes.
Well, number one, he has a motor. He's athletic. He can make. You have offensive playmakers, and then you need some defensive playmakers, and that's what Dre brings. He brings that type of presence on the defensive end where just think of a couple of those plays where in transition, he sprinted back, saved a bucket at one end, and then in the other half. I think he was guarding Sexton and he was driving left and just made an incredible block. And, we need those type of possessions. We haven't been able to turn teams over, but you want to be able to get some offense off your defense. So, when Dre's on the floor, he allows that to happen a little bit more.
Dame, back at practice yesterday, you said he would play today, but do you have any kind of conversations with him or get any kind of sense of just like mentally headspace or anything where he's at? Like, how do you sort of approach just dealing with him and helping him through the situation?
No, I think, just staying in constant communication with all the players, in particular, Dame and Giannis and our leaders. These guys are, human beings as well. And we all have things that we, challenges in our life, and just let him know that, we're there to support him on and off the court. He was in great spirits. Was laughing, and he and Giannis have a really good relationship. So it was good to see them both kind of talking and communicating and interacting with each other. We're just, glad to, have Dame back, and, he's in good spirits and get ready for tonight.
What did you take from that first game against Boston and the second half, putting that together, and overall your impressions of them this season as one of the top teams in the East?
Well, I mean, you got to do a lot of things well. They're a very good team. We're a very good team. It just comes down to execution on both sides of the ball. Number one, you got to protect the 3-point line, and they have shot makers. They have guys that can really make tough shots. We just want to make it tough. We just want to don't give them any clean looks. We got to close out urgency at the 3-point line, and then they're capable of getting to the rim. You got to defend them without fouling, and you got to be great with your rotations. And then it starts over again. Once you protect the paint, then they're spraying it around, and you got to close out again. So they put a lot of pressure on your defense, but you just got to be, again, you just got to be solid with staying in the moment. As far as a player, when you're in those games, it's just kind of knowing your assignment, knowing your rotations, all that little stuff adds up. And I think, offensively, they're a very good defensive team, heavy gap team at times, and you have to execute. Your spacing has to be elite when you play them. They'll make you pay when you don't work for your spacing. They'll make you pay. So, we did some good things at Boston. Probably a little too late, but we got back in the game when we started really settling down and executing on both sides of the ball. We started really executing on the offensive end as well. I always say when you play elite teams, like Golden State in the past, sometimes your offense has to be your best defense because they're going to score. So you got to make sure you're solid on both sides of the ball. Yes, you have to defend, but you also have to be disciplined on the offensive end. You got to take great shots. You got to have great floor balance because they can defend and race up the floor and they can rain the threes. And so we got to be disciplined on both sides. Good. Thank you.